Hey, Sagittarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Sag. I'm hearing right away, don't let distractions hinder your progress, or don't let them halt your progress altogether. So in this reading, we'll be taking a look at what's new, what's showing up in your world, a new energy, new opportunity. We'll take a look at how Mercury retrograde is helping you at this time, and the action, advice, and outcome. So bottom of the deck is intuition. Now, perhaps some of you have been feeling disconnected at times due to distractions. You may be having a difficult time hearing that little voice within. This can also be about synchronicities, signs, symbols, which you actually have showing up at this time. It's in your Mercury position. So what's the new coming in? Spiritual toolbox. This is a month where you fully access your spiritual tools. Spirit is saying you have everything you need. This is magician energy. Okay, you have everything you need now to make a choice, to move forward, to manifest a dream, a goal, or a wish into your world. Okay, you may have spiritual gifts as well. We all do. You may have gifts that are being activated at this time, such as mediumship. Okay, this can also be your connection to animals, your connection to spirit. Okay, I feel also some of you are strong healers, or you've been on this guided path to help others heal. I also see some of you have a gift of animal communication. I mean, that's showing up here. You may have a loved one or a loved pet who has crossed over, and you're dreaming about them, or you're receiving signs. Maybe you're hearing them, smelling them. Really focus on whatever clair is activated for you at this time. Clairvoyance. Maybe you're seeing things. Clairaudient. You're hearing them. I feel like a couple of your clairs, you may even have some new gifts coming in that you are not going crazy. You're actually being guided to explore a new talent that you have here. You have sage, pendulums, you have the tarot or oracle, crystals, meditation, creating sacred space. So you also may be getting in touch with yourself more through meditation, through maybe even taking a class to hone in on some of your gifts, such as astrology or tarot, human design, Reiki. I also see some of you, you're really being guided to listen to your body. Listen to the signs that your body is presenting to you. Do you feel tired when you hang around a certain person? Do you feel uplifted after you spend time meditating or doing yoga, or, being on the water, whatever it is? What fuels your energy and what depletes you? So you are being asked here to take a look at, the different areas of your life that are being affected positively and negatively, and helping you find balance at this time. Is there anything you can release? Anything that you can love from a distance? Anything that you may still need to heal from or work on? You have all the tools here. When I created this deck, the spiritual toolbox was like the magician energy, which is Virgo. It's Gemini. Virgo season is right around the corner. It's at the end of August, right? Depending on when you're watching this. And I feel for a lot of you, you're being guided to tap into your spiritual toolbox and take something to the next level here, Sagittarius. Okay, some of you may even be creating an oracle or tarot deck. You could be a reader yourself. You may sell crystals, work with crystal pendants. You may be visiting a sacred space, or traveling to a sacred space, maybe a yoga retreat, ayahuasca, one of the 7 wonders of the world. I'm also getting a meditation retreat or a silent retreat as well. Maybe this space is in your own backyard, right? It could be your favorite place near the water. Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual activity around you. I mean, we are spiritual souls having a human experience, but you're seeing proof, right? You're seeing evidence of something here. Now, how is Mercury helping you? And then we're going to clarify. We do have signs and symbols, and these two kind of go hand in hand here. This is spirit communication. Coins, numbers, synchronicities, dreams, feathers. Yeah, you're receiving a lot of evidence here that is taking you to the next level, whatever your intuition, maybe you weren't listening. Some of you weren't listening to your intuition and it was causing resistance. And I feel like you are now letting go of those distractions, those limitations, or those beliefs, because that's your advice, is to let go. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the spiritual toolbox? Oh, yeah, some of you have just incorporated a new skill that you are meant to use in a new arena or new area of your life. Maybe this skill has to do with maybe more, maybe forgiveness. Maybe there's something here that you've forgiven and it frees you up to move forward. Perhaps this is the gift of healing and you've just been certified as a Reiki practitioner and you're going to step to the next level because of it. There's something spiritual that is meeting the physical. It wouldn't surprise me to see the star showing up, the star. Oh, we have the Chariot. I'll take that as well. 7 of Pence. Where you invest your energy. Are your investments paying off? Because you have this new tool, this new skill, this new talent. And Spirit is saying, it's time for you to invest in a new direction or take what you've learned and put it to use in some way, shape, or form. Cancer season may have been significant. So June, okay, June or July, I feel like was the start of this. So some of you, this isn't, it could have been the activation of the 8-8 portal, which actually occurred towards the end of July, right? And rolls into mid to end of August. So you're taking charge, but you had to reevaluate. You had to disconnect from an energy in order for you to really get clear, in order for you to tune into your intuition. Yeah, look at, we have soul purpose and ascension. So you had to spend some time on your own or thinking about this. And this has helped you rise above. Soul advancement, personal growth, awareness. You have a heightened sense of awareness now that maybe you've never had. It's like and some of you may even feel at times that it's a curse, right? This isn't really a gift. I'm feeling everything. I'm so sensitive. I'm so empathic, but it really is a gift. And you may be working with this gift a little bit more instead of feeling the energies of it in maybe a overwhelming way. I feel like you're learning to embrace it more. Okay. There's been some divine detours. There will be, or you're finally starting to see evidence of your hard work paying off. And you're going to move forward with it here with the Chariot. So beautiful new energy and momentum coming in. You're also choosing to invest in things that are aligned with your spirit, are aligned with your path. Not that the things in the past were not aligned. It was part of growth, but you may have felt a lot of resistance to it because of the struggles and the challenges and the growth that were part of the opportunity here. And I feel now there's more flow, right? Think of being on a trip. We've all been on a road trip to some destination. And imagine being on that trip and you're set out for your destination, and on your GPS maps, it says 2 hours, right? It's going to take you 2 hours to get there. And you're thinking, okay, good, smooth sailing. I have everything I need. I'm just going to hit the highway, do the speed limit, set cruise control. Everything's going to be great. However, there is a road closure. There is a roadblock. There is a detour. There is potholes. There is a buckling of, the concrete. And no matter what direction you take, it seems, or there's road construction, better yet, right? Who doesn't love road construction? I feel like it's everywhere, but it causes you to slow down. It causes you to have to think of a new direction, a new route. It requires patience. It requires flexibility, right? It requires you to be adaptable. And those are the biggest three things I see you taking out, or taking from, I should say, a situation of the past. Okay. And now this new opportunity or direction, instead of feeling like there's road construction the entire way, it feels more like you're finally able to get on that highway and, smooth sailing. Not saying that there's not going to ever be another bump on this path, but it doesn't feel like there's so much resistance that there's been in the past. And maybe that has caused a little bit of fear, right? It's caused a little bit of fear, saying that, well, no matter what I do, there's always going to be something, right? But I feel like you are shaking up that belief, and you're saying, that may have been one trip, one destination, but there's a million of them. There's a million different routes and places I can go, but I'm not going to let that hinder me from expanding and growing and evolving. So what's Mercury bringing in for you? This retrograde is allowing you to see the signs and symbols, allowing you to see them and trust in them. Maybe your intuition says, well, hey, Sag, there is a detour up ahead, but if you turn now, right, because you have that built-in navigational system here, Sagittarius. So if you listen to it, you're going to take a right up the road and you're going to avoid that road closure, right? If you listen to this soul's path and you pay attention to the signs, right? I feel like you are being guided to make some choices, make some moves that, yes, may detour you in some way, shape, or form, but actually is helping you out in a big way. Okay. So trust in divine detours is the message, and trust in the signs and the symbols. Spirit is communicating with you through your dreams, through billboards, through songs, through, your own body, goosebumps, butterflies, where you feel motivated, where you feel drained. So awareness is key, and that's what's showing up for you here. Can we clarify the signs and symbols here showing up in the position of Mercury? Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have lost a lot of maybe money or material loss, or even health may have been a factor in the past. And I feel, or it still is, it's still something you are healing and working your way through. But remember, what new energy is showing up here is some sort of new tool that you have. There is a new tool, which could be in the form of a new resourceful person, right? Spirit could be bringing you professional help in some way, shape, or form. Spirit is bringing something for you to heal in the physical, or something you need, right, in the physical, that's going to help you out in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's an opportunity to be healthier, be more fit, be more, motivated, whatever this is. I mean, Queen of Pentacles showing up here is very abundant, very homey, practical, down to earth, and she is holding the pentacle. There's a rainbow in the background. Now, Sagittarius, how do we get rainbows, right? Through the storm, when the rain hits. So there's something about purification, purifying the energies, letting it all get washed out or washed away in some way, shape, or form, in order to bring in new growth, in order for things to liven up a bit. And you see all of the beautiful peonies around her, all of the pink flowers. She's sitting on her throne. Maybe she is a crone, but she feels, satisfied once again. And I feel like you are being guided to feel content, but to feel growth and to feel abundant here on earth. And for some of you, again, there's been a situation where there was resistance, there was struggle, there was challenge, one after another, and it really left you feeling depleted and tired, right? And tired. And you're saying, Mel, I don't know if I want to keep going in that direction. Seven of Cups says you're choosing. No more wishy-washy, no more ambiguity, no more sitting on the fence of something. Seven of Cups says you're choosing a new cup. And there's the King of Pence. Wow. Okay, so for some of you, this is a divine partnership, a divine counterpart that could be coming back around for you to heal, for you to mend, for you to work with, for you to come together. It could be a business partnership. It does not have to be romantic, right? It could be that you're choosing to partner up with a new company or an organization. But I feel like a choice is made here. And the King of Pentacles also could be your own feminine, masculine energies are coming into balance a little bit more, because sevens can be off kilter, right? It can feel a little bit overwhelming, and we take on a lot. And I feel like you are seeing the signs and symbols towards abundance here. These two, they create a life of magic. They create a life of abundance and wealth and prosperity. So for some of you, if this is a partnership or a divine union of some sort, some way, I feel like there is a new cup being offered between the both of you that will bring in abundance. Okay, absolutely. Someone may, if you're partnered up right now, there could be a new job offer for your partner, your spouse. Okay, for those of you that may be separated or you're looking for love, I feel like there could be a new partnership coming in for you. But it does require maybe a look at what you don't want, what you've been through in the past, and embarking upon a new journey, because you now have everything you need to move forward and be quite successful at that. Now, the action here for you is Animal Kingdom. The action is unconditional love. It is support, emotional support. Okay, could be support from an animal. Some of you may even be meeting someone that has a pet, or you may have a pet. Maybe you're at a dog park. Maybe you work with pets or animals on Rover, or you're a vet or an assistant of some sort. Someone may be getting a new pet or animal. This could also be a month. August could be a month when a pet had crossed over and you may be getting signs and messages from them. You may be an animal lover, Sagittarius. We see the dog there. But what I'm getting is man's best friend, trustworthy. And I feel like the action is you can trust in some sort of divine partnership. And this partnership is here to help support you. It is here to bring in an opening of the heart, right? Heart expansion. And this could be a long-time companion, right? Companion that, yeah, I mean, maybe it turns into love. Maybe it already is here. What's the advice here? Animal Kingdom. What do we need to know about the support, the companionship showing up? The Emperor and the Strength. There's Leo energy. Emperor is empowerment. It is making a choice. It is a decision here. And you have all the tools that you need, right, with this strength in your corner to be able to make a move, to be able to keep that heart open and be compassionate and kind to yourself. This is feeling empowered and authoritative. Okay, some of you, this does have to do with maybe a boss, a father figure, a divine masculine. And there's something you are being asked to step boldly and courageously into this energy, whatever that is for you. Can we get one more to clarify? This is two big major arcanas. Tell me about the Emperor. Emperor here. Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that was maybe very impulsive here, maybe very impulsive. Somebody may have been impulsive in their actions and it left you feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like you have found your strength within that. This is about you really stepping into your power in some way, shape, or form because of someone's impulsivities, maybe even your own, right? But I feel like the tool now is maybe patience. Maybe that's the missing tool. Okay, what's the strength here? Reminding Sagittarius, what's the strength? Thank you. The World, that you've completed a cycle and there's a second chance here. Yeah, you've completed whatever lesson of the past that you've needed, right? And there's a second chance to either bring something back to life, but in a new way, right? A new energy, or just a wake-up call. For some of you, this is a very big health issue. It's like you got a second chance to live life again, okay? Maybe it's near-death experience. Maybe some of you are cancer survivors. Perhaps there's been, a major accident that has shifted your perspective in some way, shape, or form. A loss, a heartache, a heartbreak, a divorce, a job, whatever it is for you, you've completed a cycle. Whether you feel like it's been victorious or not, you have. Pay attention to the hummingbirds. Pay attention to the winged creatures, even the fae. This is a very elemental energy. Some of you are getting out in nature more. That could be your reminder that this is a victorious cycle that you can close out. But the fact that we have 2 major arcanas followed by another 2 major arcanas, this is big. I mean, there is structure and authority needed, boundaries needed. I see something with boundaries, but there's a new portal to changing your life for the better, but it requires your strength to step through that portal. Wow. Okay. It requires your strength, your commitment. It requires this support, unconditional love, and companionship. Now, what is the advice? Letting go. Liberation. This is the world. Actually, when I created this deck, the world was the letting go piece. It's goodbyes, it's growth, it's ascension, closure, and life lessons. Okay? And remember what we said about flow versus resistance or control? This is about you releasing control and allowing yourself to be all that you can be. By not hanging on to dead weight or not hanging on to that old perspective, old mindset, or old story. But you now have a new way of doing things, a new way of being. But it wasn't easy getting there. What's the advice here? How do we let go? Or is this, goodbye, a good goodbye, right? Some of you, one of your biggest life themes is endings, right? Is letting go. And look at what we have here. It is endings, walking away, spiritual growth, 8 of Cups, abandonment, rejection. But he doesn't look abandoned or rejected in this card now, does he? He actually is looking over his shoulder, and there's a sense of a bit of nostalgia, but pride for how far he has come. And there's a sense of, wow, I've made it so far in my life. And yeah, I may be leaving behind this home or this job or this relationship, but I have taken so much with me and I have no regrets. I don't want to have any regrets. That's why I'm walking forward towards a new path, right? And he's looking over his shoulder just to remember how far he's come and to remember all that he's acquired along the way. And I feel like he's venturing off towards that portal that we see here in the world. He's saying, the world is my oyster. I don't have to stay put here anymore. I don't have to stay in this energy of ambiguity or stay stuck or stay financially, codependent here on this situation or emotionally tethered, whatever it is. Like I said, you've wrapped up that cycle. You're moving on. Boom. What's the outcome? The outcome is teamwork, collaboration, support. This is co-creating with those that respect you, love you, care for you. They genuinely want to be with you. And that energy is mirrored because you're all in alignment. This could be a team of family. This could be a team of, spiritual team. This can be your coworkers. It can be your friendships. It can be your soul tribe. It can be whomever you want it to be. But there is a coming together. There is a helping hand. There is support. Your family is your pets as well, your children, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your bloodline, or those that are not blood. And I feel for a lot of you, there's also a new guide or a new healer or teacher entering into your world that is going to be pivotal. They will leave their mark in some way, shape, or form, and yet you are as well. It's like you're following in the footprints of a very wise one, very wise leader here. Wow. Let's clarify the outcome. Clarify the teamwork, making that dream work. What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh yeah, look at that. You have the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith because you have everything you need to embark upon this new path. And you see that, oh, how interesting. She's actually at the edge of the cliff there. She has her dog next to her, right? You have the trustworthiness. This is about you trusting. In order to take this leap, you got to trust. She actually has a white rose, which is, purity. We talked about that purification, letting the rain come in and wash everything out so it can be revitalizing. It can, purify. This can be friendships. And we also see the red feather. And I feel like you are willing to take that leap because you're seeing now that there is support around you. You're seeing the signs and symbols that you're supported. You're trusting and embracing the unknown. This is my just do it energy. It is spontaneous, right? It can be taking a chance. It can feel like a risk, but it is the true inner soul self saying, I am ready to embark upon this new journey. And for some of you, there is new soul tribe, new people coming in, right? New people coming in that are helping you on this journey of growth, this journey of expansion, and this journey of love. All right, Sag, let's get a final message for you. What do we have for Sagittarius? We have play. And I also forgot to mention the Fool is childish. They're very playful. They're very curious. They are, very, they're the embodiment of the inner child. They really are. And you have play here. Invite the feeling of playfulness into every task you do. When you're cleaning or working, turn on your favorite song and move your body. This allows you to feel and be present in your body. Beautiful. So a reminder to play. Some of you may be playing in water sports, water activities. You could be even playing in the sand. I get a sandcastle energy here, but you see the water in the background. So allow yourself to play, to have fun, to take a leap of faith. Some of you may even be visiting an amusement park or a place where adults or children play and have fun. Allow yourself to be swept up in that energy of playfulness, even for, a period of time. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. And thank you so very much for tuning in today. Lots of love.